I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast, episode number 484. And apparently it is PG-13 because showing off his arms today. The podcast dad, Howls and Choops. How we doing, buddy? Is that why you're late? You want to bronze your arms up?
We're late. There's definitely no bronzer on these arms, I'll tell you that. I'm surprised you're not blinded at the moment because I am very white. But no, I have children. Sorry. Got to do what I got to do.
We get it. You have kids. Jesus.
Yeah, neither of them took naps today, so it is a madhouse here currently.
Ooh, my condolences. Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
Yeah, you'll get there one day. Calm down. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm happy to be talking to you about wrestling because that's what we do here is we talk wrestling. A lot of fun stuff that happened last night, question mark?
Yeah, not a bad episode of Raw whatsoever. I think we're kind of trending in the right direction, especially in this last month in the build to Mania. But before we get into all of that, as always, find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're at 588 subscribers. We're so close to 600. Let's get there by the end of the month. Podcast that. Tell them what to do.
That is crazy. We were that close, but just tell one person if you like what we're doing here. Maybe you'll see more of my arms if we get 500 subscribers. Maybe you'll see maybe you'll see a nipple. But keep doing what we're doing here. We need your guys' help to keep growing. As you can hear the children outside. Help me is all I'm saying. Help us grow so I can get into a bigger house and maybe get a podcast studio instead of the spare bedroom. Please help us grow. But no, seriously, we like to have fun here and we like to talk wrestling. We like to bust each other's balls from time to time. But come hang out, join the chat. The table's right there. It's moved again. Let's have fun.
It has not moved. It is in the exact same spot as it was yesterday. No, I'm not doing this with you. Okay.
No. And real quick, I'm going to bring it back up. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Fresh cut. Beard looks nice. No sleeves. I'm looking queefed. Got him again. Also, Main Event Network. Shout out to those fellas. We're having a good time there. Give them a follow. We got some fun stuff this weekend. I think there's a mixer this weekend.
Yes, Main Event Mixer this Sunday, 7 Eastern.
It's going to stay here for a while because it's WrestleMania season, baby.
Yes, it is. And on the road to WrestleMania, a couple of
Mr.
shows.
Cincinnati's on this one, I think.
I am on this one. Yeah. It'll be 7 Eastern this Sunday. So check it out. A little recap of the week. Tomorrow we've got a preview of chapter 192 Progress Wrestling. Shout out to our friends across the pond. You can catch that 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight in the UK. I know it's late, but it's going to be worth it. And Thursday, Hunter James returns to Coastal Countdown as he talks about his last man standing match coming up this weekend against Christian Taylor. Yeah, I'm a little worried. He's a friend. I'm not counting him out, but I'm deeply concerned.
Yeah, for Christian. Yeah, I'm a little worried for Christian too. Yeah, not worried about Hunter. Are you worried about Hunter?
I worry about our friends in some of these matches. Okay, is that wrong? It just says that I have
Hunter's got it.
High emotional intelligence. Excuse me. Okay. All right.
It's something. I'll tell you that.
Anyway. You got to stop saying queef, bud.
I have to do anything.
I would prefer it if you
don't have to.
Okay. All right.
If it gives us views, I'll do the show topless. I don't care.
Okay. All right. You would need to spray tan. Yeah. You would, yeah. Nah. Yeah, you would. Do yourself a favor. Okay, you're gonna look back on that in 30 years. All right. Anyway, we're off the rails here. I probably shouldn't open the Angels Envy, but Monday Night Raw is in the books. Brock Lesnar opening the show, hoping to get his lick back against Oba Femi, and denied for the second straight week. Man, this could steal the show at Mania. This will be a very short match, but it could steal the show.
Brock's got to get his lick in next week, right?
At some point, yeah.
If not, I'm a little worried. My ears are a little perked. That they may do multi matches with these two, and Oba needs to win at WrestleMania.
He does need to win at WrestleMania. Yes, there's no reason that Brock Lesnar should win at WrestleMania. He's getting a massive payday no matter what.
That's a concern of mine. I mean,
I know
we've said it as soon as we saw it kind of be teased and announced. Like, all right, Oba's got to win this.
Yeah, this is. I mean, and yes, I know that Pop H's booking can be a little questionable at times. They can't afford to fuck this one up.
No.
Oba Femi is what I think they were hoping Braun Breaker would be by this particular WrestleMania. I think they had Vegas earmarked for him specifically to have a massive breakout moment, probably a world title match with Seth Rollins. That's not happening. Braun Breaker may not even be on the WrestleMania card this year. This is their chance to create a new star in Oba Femi, so that way when things do get back on track with Braun Breaker, they have Oba already in the wings. Like, there's no reason that you can't start to build your WrestleMania 45, 46 main event. It's just Oba is the one getting these opportunities now because injuries and just luck or fortune, luck of the draw, I should say, finds us in a position where Braun is not actively, at least, as of right now, planned into the WrestleMania card based on what we have seen so far.
Yeah, you know how this booking goes sometimes with Brock.
I do.
It's exciting because I think Brock's into it, right?
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing when you can tell Brock Lesnar's into a program. It's good. Just don't screw this up. Don't screw this up.
Yeah.
This is where do you put this on the card? If you're booking, where are you putting this on the card?
It's not. I mean, we know it's not a main event. It's not a main event. This is not a main event. This isn't even a semi as far as a light me up sort of match. I think that you can open either night with this one.
So that's what I've been seeing the chatter too. Like, this could be the opener.
Yeah. So I don't see why not. It's not the first time that Brock has opened a Mania before. It would not. Yeah.
Everybody forgets that one. Yeah.
Again, massive payday for Brock, no matter the result. So this is not quite the height of Suplex City and what we have been seeing of him from 2014 to, let's just say, 2022.
Potentially his last WrestleMania, if we're being honest.
Very, very real possibility of it. He has had the opportunity to do some incredible things at WrestleMania. His very first WrestleMania, Kurt Angle, WWE Championship. I mean, that was a star-making moment for Brock Lesnar in that moment. He got to end the streak. It's time to pay it the fuck forward.
Yeah, it is. And I think Oba is larger enough. What am I trying to say? Larger than life enough?
Yes.
Yeah, put that together. I'm not going to say it again, but to put somebody like Oba Femi over where it is way more believable, I think. Yeah. And I think that's what Brock kind of wants to do. Like, it has to be believable that somebody's going to beat him the way he needs to get beat. And I think Oba can be that guy. So, just don't mess this up, man. Like, there's lightning in a bottle with Oba Femi that you can really, really make a future star.
Like this, if this goes well enough, he can be world champion by the end of the year. Put your arms down. Wrong site. And fact checker remind us, first hour of each night will be on ESPN. So
saw that.
Enticing the casuals and hopefully getting some last minute subscribers. Because I mean, they're still trying to recoup the money related to that deal with ESPN. But I want to talk a little bit more now about the attendance in Allegiant Stadium and something that they might be doing that I talked to you about last night. I talked to the fact checker about this last night and to King Chris, and that is they might actually be bringing Tom Brady in for something with Logan Paul. Your thoughts?
We've seen wrestlers clap back online too at Tom Brady. So, it wouldn't shock me if he had some kind of involvement. Just the way this has been going around with the flag football thing, and now this stuff, and now you got Ice Show Speed kind of showing up everywhere, who's also part of the flag football thing. So we've seen Ice Show Speed do multiple things for WWE before, so it's all kind of coming together. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. You're right; like they could make this part of the season ticket package.
There are 55,000 of them season ticket holders at Allegiant Stadium.
And I almost said Oakland Raiders for the Las Vegas Raiders. That's how old I am. But they could easily wrap that in there, and you could fill that stadium because they need to fill it. I think they're a little worried about filling it.
Yeah,
and bringing Tom Brady in, it brings those NFL fans. So
yes, it does.
Why not?
And I mean, it's worked before, that, kind of blending of wrestling and football. We've seen it in WrestleMania main events before, but this would be something. I mean, Brady's not somebody that you would expect to have, to do anything with WWE. I mean, but the fact that we might be getting it, I understand it. I think there's other things they could do with that time, but again, they've got money to make. They've got seats to fill. This is another avenue of it, because I mean, they did ban people from the media blackout when it comes to bars and restaurants. You got to drive them into the stadium. So here's another untapped market of people that you can sell your event to that you haven't already.
And Brady's a businessman, so if this is smart business for him, he's going to do it. I mean, if it's smart business, I think you have two entities that will do business, whether the hardcore fans like it or not. It just kind of is what it is at this point. They're here to make money.
Yep.
Like Punk said when he came back, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. So it's pretty much TKO's mission statement at this point in their tenure owning WWE.
Yeah.
So we're going with the Seth Rollins thing, man.
Buying time.
For what, though?
Because Braun's expected back at PC this week, which will determine whether or not there's an opportunity for them to get this match at WrestleMania. Because if he's healthy, you don't need much more than the 3 weeks. There's enough history between them that this is an easy one to put together, and basically on Seth and Heyman to do the dirty work with it, especially when you got the masked men. Give Seth some time to just make sure that he doesn't run into any other issues, because the last thing that you want is if he is just healed up and then something else happens to where this match can't happen at all. I would not expect anything, if for the sake of this discussion, I would not expect anything physical between Braun and Seth, assuming this match happens, until the Monday go home. There's no reason to tease it before. There's nothing else you really need to do between then and now. They kicked Rollins out of the group. That's enough story.
Yeah. So that's best case scenario.
Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you.
What's worst case?
Say hello.
Scenario? Hi, Tiffany.
Dickhead.
Also, don't skip. Don't skip.
Say.
Don't skip comments. Don't skip comments.
I already thought it was put up, and I just didn't care. Okay, it had nothing to do with me.
How dare you? And don't act like.
Where's Ian? Because Ian and Tuck will compliment my arms. Okay.
Don't ever act like you haven't worn a tank top on the show. Just quiet down.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, quiet down. Thank you.
Mine are funnier though.
Yours are funnier.
They are funnier.
My arms are worth a lot more money though. I spent a lot more money on my arms.
Okay. All right.
It is a weird flex. That's all I have.
That is yeah.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
So let's go back to it. Worst case scenario.
Also, yes, Action's got a massive show coming up this weekend.
Shout out. Yeah.
Sorry.
Is that the one Bosby yelled at us about?
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to get his face punched, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not even on the card, you idiot." Somehow that's worse. I was going to watch on TV regardless, but I mean, you work there, so
yeah, you didn't get booked. I didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. Please don't.
You did.
Please don't.
I'll remind him.
All right, let's get back to this. Come on now. We've tried to make this
I didn't do it.
times.
You know what? Okay. All right. Go
ahead. That QR code for merch, though. We love that.
Yeah. Buy a shirt. Buy a tank top.
I'm going to. What is the worst case scenario? Say Braun is not ready. He gets to the PC and they're like, yeah, this isn't going to happen. Then what? You just do a tag match with LA Knight?
It's not the worst idea in the world. But I think another wrinkle that has to be considered, and what Cultaholic, we're both talking about it today. And last night, tag titles were supposed to be on the line in that match with the Usos and the Vision. But Netflix has baseball for the first time, in its streaming history. And I think the Usos are going to be at that game. I think because it involves the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yankees and the Giants.
Yeah, there might have been an internal memo that wants them as the champions on the show. Jey Uso is billed as from San Francisco, so that could be why they kept the titles on them, for the purposes of having them representing WWE as the champions going into that. If there's a rematch next week, it would not surprise me if the Division win the titles next week instead of at WrestleMania, and then we kind of see what happens from there.
Yes.
Because LA Knight versus Jey Uso would also not be a bad match to put on at Mania.
No. At least LA Knight would get on the damn card.
Yeah.
God. Although, my plan is still out there. Say Braun doesn't get cleared. Paul gets desperate. Hands out some cash. And go get the Ring General. And do Seth Rollins and Gunther. Come on.
Yeah.
Again, it wasn't on Raw last night.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
The shit is happening.
If you're not panicked about it, I think now is
I've been panicked about it.
Not you. I'm talking to our audience. A lot of panic, not much disco.
I mean, it blows my mind. It legitimately blows my mind.
Should not be this hard.
They can't find anything for him.
I said it. Ilya fucking Dragunov. I almost said Rosenov again.
Just throw him in there with Rusev. I don't care. That'd be a good match. At least they'd beat the shit out of each other.
It's not Ilya Dragunov, though.
It's not, but I mean, you got to give me something. You got to give me something. There's too many people on this damn roster. Speaking of too many people on the damn roster.
Real quick, I am not going to play the video because we did get a copyright hit for playing it, but there was some breaking news about Action Wrestling this weekend. Matt Tremont making his Action Wrestling debut this weekend.
That's terrifying.
God help all of you.
That's terrifying.
Damn it, and Bosby's not even there.
Damn you, Jameson Shook. That's all I'll say.
Get well, Jaden Newman. Anyway, what were you going to say next? Where were we next?
Let's hop over to Finn Bálor.
Yeah.
So we're getting Finn and Dom.
Yep. No title.
That doesn't need a title.
No, it doesn't. They could put the AAA Mega Championship on the line, though, if they really wanted to.
They could, and that could, help there with their cross-branding, cross-promotion synergy that they talked about very early on with TKO. And, hey, we own AAA. Look at this. Here's the world title. Hey. Or they do what AEW just did and have the Ring of Honor champion lose for no reason and then go to the other title. I don't know.
Apparently that Ronda thing was a goddamn one-off.
I would assume so. She's not going to get physical. I mean, she's not. There's no way anything like that led to a match with that fight coming up. Like, I don't know what that was. Was that just for buzz, I guess?
Did it work, though?
No, because nobody cared.
We're talking about it for all the wrong fucking reasons.
We're talking about it, so.
Okay, we're talking about it. You gonna buy it? You gonna figure out how to watch it?
Watch what?
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
Just prove my fucking point.
I thought you were talking about AEW. Like, yeah, I'll watch AEW. What are you talking about? No, I'm not watching the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight. I'm good.
No.
I'm good. Before that match, though, Liv Morgan and Stephanie felt a little shootsy.
Yeah.
They were not holding anything back.
That's good television.
It was, but hopefully there's no heat there because that looked rough.
I'm not hearing anything. Stuff came out pretty quickly about the production of Jade versus Rhea, and we haven't heard much of that. About these two. I think it's just lay it in, sell the chaos.
They were laying it in.
As they should.
The other women's match, AJ and Becky, was announced.
No surprise.
No stipulation was a surprise. I mean, they still have time to add one, but
they do. Yeah. At this point, we get the match advertised. At least people are talking about the fact that it's finally here. It is AJ's first Mania in over a decade. Intercontinental title, massive moment. Becky absolutely bodied AJ with "You mastered the Divas division, but I murdered it." That's just top notch heel shit.
I know, but AJ clapped back saying, "I'm your daughter's favorite wrestler."
That's just.
I mean,
it's good shit.
That was a good clapback.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Ooh, that one hurt.
Yeah, they would benefit from stipulation. I like your idea of a submission match. I think that's a really cool way to go. It's not your typical street fight or false count anywhere, no holds barred. Like there's plenty of other stories that could benefit from those. But the story has been that Becky has tapped every single time to AJ Lee.
Yep. And they could play that story.
They
could. I wish they would.
I
really do. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened before the main event angle.
I want to say that Javon Evans should do some more stuff with the New Day. We're starting to see them slowly turn the New Day back face again.
That's fine.
I know it's more than fine. It's more than fine. I think that's a good way to use Javon Evans right now, is to do some stuff with Kofi and Woods.
Where is Woods? Is Woods hurt?
I'm not sure.
I think he got hurt. That would be fine. And Grayson Waller can kind of go away, and I would like Grayson Waller to kind of do his own thing.
Yes.
Never thought I'd say that, but I want Grayson Waller to do something prominent on television, please. Yeah. Look.
Wow, look at you.
I'm a man. I will admit.
Calling me
I'm
shocked.
wrong. I'm an adult. I've been wrong about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller was one of them. So shout out to Grayson Waller.
Mm-hmm.
He has much better attire now, though.
That's fair. Yeah.
I did not like the basketball shorts. Same with Tony D. Whatever. I didn't like Tony D's attire either, because you got to think. I stopped watching NXT for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they started doing the 2.0 stuff, and the first thing I come back to is that War Games between 2.0 and Black and Gold. And I'm like,
yeah,
what the cartoon is on the other side of this 2.0? You had Grayson Waller, Tony D, Braun, and
Mello.
Is Mello, yeah. And Braun and Mello, I'm like, oh, okay, these guys are awesome. The other two, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's fine.
What in the gimmick is happening right now? Like, weird. It did feel, God, 2.0 was kind of a fever dream.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
All right, I'd rather not. All right, let's talk about the main event angle.
Exactly what you said was going to happen is that Roman's going to get that lick back. And, very well done. They're doing a great job of selling this angle.
Yeah, it's still... They turned it around.
Roman has not gotten as deep as he could yet, but he's kind of slowly letting that tribal chief out.
Oh, it's out.
And there's more to it than just the power bomb through the table. It's the...
You're right there? Hey, quiet down back there. Oh, is that Max?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Who else would it be?
We love you, Max. Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, who else would it be? You asked, is that Max? I said, who else would it be?
I can't see that. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
You guys are rich. I don't know if you had a maid or something.
Okay. All right.
I've been to that clean ass house. I know how that goes.
Okay, so yeah, hygiene passes for. Okay, got it. Okay.
The house is clean.
It is clean. It is clean, but that's the reason you're saying we're rich. I've been to that clean house. Yeah, got it.
Every clean house I've been to, that person's come to my house. It's not clean.
Anyway. Yeah, he's still not talked about AJ or Larry yet, so there's still time. There's still time. But yeah, this was effective segment, a lot of fun.
Man, this is the Jey Uso I wanted for the singles run.
Yeah.
I didn't want the face Jey Uso. I love like right hand man Jey Uso.
That's fair. There's a babyface way to do it. They got way too caught up in the entrance.
Yeah, and I love that Punk made fun of that last night.
Good, as he should have.
Like during the entrance too. I was like, oh, like
yep.
Jay's music started playing, and Punk was still talking during his entrance music. I'm like, that is disrespectful. Punk's very good at being disrespectful.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
WrestleMania is starting to tickle my fancy a little bit. I'm liking the build right now.
Yeah, it has improved. Excitement level for me is at like a 6 right now. Still kind of getting myself up there. It just took him too long to kind of ramp up into this. I just think that is beyond egregious.
I know. And there's still some egregious things on the card, but we won't dive into that again. NXT is tonight, yes, because it's Tuesday.
Yes. You know what that means.
Kendall Gray and Ren St. Clair will go head-to-head with Fatal Influence.
I like that. I like them as a tag team.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah.
There will be a gauntlet match for the number one contendership. Got Stand and Deliver for the North American Championship.
And Andy, who's in that match? Or
it does not say.
Okay. Vamp for a second. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think we know one that won't be in the match, and that's unfortunately Sean Legacy, who we saw was on crutches last week. Shout out to Sean. Heal up quickly. Get back in there. You have a very bright future. You would think it's got to be somebody from Birthright, right?
Yeah. So Jackson Drake, Deion Lennox, Shiloh Hill, and Charlie Dempsey.
Okay, Charlie Dempsey. I'm going Charlie Dempsey.
Yeah, I would like that. I think we've been kind of waiting for this breakout moment for him for quite a while. Something that has nothing to do with the Heritage Cup, which he was great, as Heritage Cup champion, and kind of when they, that was a big part of their storytelling. But yeah, no, it's time for singles Charlie Dempsey to break the fuck out. I think it starts tonight.
Yeah, I do too. Thea Hale and Kalani Jordan face off.
I like it.
Tony D takes on Ricky Saints.
I could see a non-finish and kind of just leading to more fighting about the NXT title.
Oh yeah, Ethan Page will come out. Joe Hendry will come out. It'll probably be a 4-way. Yeah. And then we have Eli Knight. Ooh, son of a biscuit. Damn it.
What'd you do?
Eli Knight and LaFleur?
Elio LaFleur?
Who is replacing Shawn Legacy. Eli Knight and Shawn Legacy would have been a great team. Don't give up on that, WWE.
Yeah.
Make sure that happens. They will take on the Culling in the number one contenders tag team tournament.
I like it.
Give me the Culling.
Yeah, they could. The guys definitely could use a little spark of some kind.
Yeah. And did you see the end of NXT last week?
No.
So Tatum Paxton won the cage match.
Heck yeah.
She's at the top of the ramp. She's celebrating. Trap door opens up. Blake Monroe drags her down and pops back up and holds the North American Championship. She wants her title back.
Hell yeah. Okay. Tatum and Blake. That's cool. Stand delivered. I like that.
Into that.
I like that a lot.
Into that. Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That's all I got. You got anything else for us?
No, that's going to do it for me, but I need to get some dinner. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. As always, X and TikTok, Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. Subscribe. Tell them why.
Subside too. You could subside. That's okay. I don't even know what that means.
I thought that might be true too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I did hear something about a potentially broken arm.
Oh my God! Somebody tag with Eli Knight. Damn it!
I know. Yeah.
They should just put LA Knight down there and just have fun with it.
No.
Yeah, they should.
No.
Yes.
Send Shinsuke down there.
Oh yeah, that's not it. Dude, Shinsuke and Gunther at Mania.
He was also on that list of people that Bleacher Report suggested, but I still think Ilya should be number one.
I agree, but I need something.
I know.
Something.
I know.
What am I telling them? Oh, subscribe to the pod. We're having fun here. Eric's hungry. We're ready to go. I got to go take care of dependents.
Man Event Wrestling Network. Our interview with Justin Race is available on YouTube. Tomorrow, we're covering Progress Chapter 192. Thursday, Hunter James returns to talk his last man standing match, Coastal Empire Wrestling this weekend. That's the podcast, Dad House, and I'm Mr. Cincinnati. Learn the difference between quaffed and queefed. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Until tomorrow, enjoy those graphics.